there is a recipe to beat Brady and company. You guys had it, and you did it decisively at the beginning of the year.
Last year.
So there is a way. I mean, given it's
just
and
pick one out of 4 or 5.
too. So, but look, we don't have time to talk about how dominant you are. Actually, we do. What is that recipe though? Is this not just him?
When I've been blessed to be a part of a defense this last 3 or 4 years that have been top 5 against the run. What do you finish 3 or 4 at yards per game?
You guys have been, you were number one Eagles, like all year long egg. Up until the end. Yeah, and then
that's what I'm saying.
You stack their stat sheet.
And that's the last 2 years. It is frustrating. But you think about, so you have a top tier run defense. And then our pass defense was decent those last couple of years. They started excelling this year. I don't know what it was, whether it be the emergence of a Debo, whether it be the congealing of all 4, all 5, I guess. You would just say the nickel, the 2 corners, the 2 safeties, just knowing where everybody's going to be. I mean, they took off. And we've always argued hey, if we get 3rd and favorable, which in my mind is anywhere from 3rd and 6, 3rd and 6 plus, our defense coach would probably say,
I like that.
I like 3rd and 7 plus would probably be
favorable.
More favorable. But I'll take 3rd and 6 because that means the quarterback actually has to do more than just a slant route, right? He has to do more than just a first read. And if we get him more than just first read, now we can really affect the quarterback. And that's where you see a lot of that change happening with Tampa anyways. You get into them 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s. Now the route has to develop. He can't just toss one up, which he still can because he had Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown won those games. Yeah, he had
Antonio
every receiver
time,
he could just toss up and probably win a 50-50 ball. But that's where you see pass rush happening, getting more hits, making them uncomfortable. Nothing says you're going to win this game like Tom Brady starting to yell at his offensive line. And everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Oh,
he threw his,
I love
I didn't
that.
see, so after the game, he threw his what was it? Not his iPad, the Windows. Yeah, the Microsoft Surface.
The Microsoft
Surface. That thing, I said,
yeah, that thing hurt.
No doubt.
Those windows were shattered.
Somebody's
after
got to
that.
find him. He won't even feel it, but just send it out there.
Yeah,
does it matter?
What's a fine for Tom Brady?
Does it matter? Quarterback money? Come on.
Is he a good trash talker? I mean, Cam, you're one of my favorites out there, and I love when you get to hear what you say. I mean, what are exchanges like with him when you know you're starting to get under the goat's skin?
Again, he's probably chewing out his offensive lineman. He doesn't actually talk trash to somebody. No.
He doesn't talk to you guys?
See,
ask Tyrann Mathieu.
So that means I'm not in his head. I got to do better. I mean, he's literally you hit him, he'll look at his offensive, he'll look at you and look at his offensive line. But then again, I also never got that from No, that was
Dennis Allen. He had some words for your defensive coordinator. That wasn't Dennis Allen, was it? No,
that was Ryan Nielsen. Ryan Nielsen sitting on the sideline. They had exchange. I'm over there sitting there I was like, yo, my coach might fight him. I was like, listen, I have no idea.
What was he so pissed off about with the D-line coach?
My coach came from USC. My coach played D-line. He was like an end that went to tackle, that went to nose tackle. So in his mind, every snap that we take, he takes. So he was probably fully bought in as well. I just look at him. I'm like, if Tom and Ryan go into a room and there's no space, I have my money on.
Who's your money
Tom.
on?
I just think Tom lives too good of a life. He was from Michigan State to being, winning 7.
Michigan. They would not like Michigan State on that one.
Some Big Ten, but I don't even know what conference that is. That Big Ten? And I only say that because when I was in school, they were another conference.
Yeah.
They were
all the different realignments of everything. So
11,
you're in your
11.
You just finished your 12th
11.
year, right? 11th. So 11 years behind you. Does it feel like a lifetime ago you started, does it feel like yesterday?
I remember beating Michigan State just because now, I remember beating Michigan State back in my sophomore year of college. I remember my freshman year of college watching Deshaun Jackson return a punt return against University of Tennessee and knowing he was going to the league. At 17, you're like, that's what a league player looks like.
He gone.
You look at guys, and still
and still doing it.
I remember all of it. There's key moments where you just realize some people are just goated. For me it was Deshaun Jackson, and then I came in with the class that had me, Javid Best, Shane Vereen, Chris Conti, Mitch Schwartz.
Javid
our
Best,
class
there's a name.
hit all there was 6 or 7 of us that hit the league. and Javid Best beat Deshaun Jackson in a foot race by like a step or two. And I was watching, like, I was like, this is just unreal. Like, you know, like when you watch fast people race and then like elite fast people race, you're like, oh, there's another level to this. Okay. I was like, I thought I had quick twitch. I thought I was fast-ish. Not even in the realms. It's cool.
I think what I love about you, well, there's a lot that I love about you, but I know that you are just like a fearless, just unbelievable competitor out there. But you're one of the nicest guys to be around. Like, you are.
Bro, I'm a defensive lineman.
Just laughing when, you know, we're talking like shit to Tom Brady. It's like Cam Jordan doesn't talk shit. He's a little sweetheart. But is there I don't know if I've ever seen you be an asshole on the field, Cam. Like I know you rip guys apart, but you don't click.
No,
do you? I mean, you don't ever like switch. Because you're still a sweetheart. I mean, I remember the whole like talking shit with like Cam Newton and buy the thing of Jordan. Like, I got your Jordan and all that. Oh, I'm gonna drink my Jordan. I got the broom and all that.
I don't know where the broom came from. I felt like the broom might have taken it one step too far. The broom wasn't me. I sent a bottle of Jordan wine.
I don't think it was
because he seemed to be with his top hats and his suits. He just seemed to be a connoisseur of finer things in life. And I just wanted to say thank you. You know, thank you for being at the helm of these, 3 straight wins. You know, it's hard to beat a team twice. Yeah, I'm just a pure
You're a smart
sarcastic.
ass. You're just not a jerk.
I consider myself a prick because I like that category. Yeah. You know, I like you can't be a nice guy as a defensive lineman. I'd say sarcastic, endeavoring, semi-asshole. You know, like not so much. But still, sort of. If you ask my wife, I'd probably be full-blown asshole. Like, depends on the day.
How is that beauty and that wonderful family of yours, by the way? Do we have what are our plans for the off season with the fam?
No. Impossible.
And are we pregnant again? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
impossible. I got 4.
Impossible. Nothing's impossible.
We got snipped.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm not Antonio.
Be careful.
Look, I sent. Look, I sent all my specimens in. I was like, "Are we good?" I was like, "It's gone, right?" All right, and now I'm Steph Curry. But I'm just here to like, 4 kids is great. I thought I'd get 2 boys out of it. I got 3 girls. I got 1 boy. My boy's a pure alpha, which is amazing. Like he's a straight fighter. I look at him and like. I try and get mad at him, but I know for a fact I've done 100% of exactly what he's doing. Like, I'm just watching him. And, like, Nikki will look at me and be like, do you know where this comes from? I'm like, yeah. Oh, all of it. All of it. She's like, you did this when you were younger? It's funny that you say that. Yeah. About 5:30 in the morning, I'm up singing. Yeah. No, I don't care sometimes who's up. Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. At 6 years old, I didn't care about the rest of the world. That's on me. And here my guy is at 5:30 in the morning. Everybody's asleep. And he's just sword fighting in his room, protecting the house from the greater dangers of the ether.
So sweet. But that's also why you're such a sweetheart with the 3 girls.
No. Yeah.
Are you braiding the hair?
They're
are you like...
They're all tender-headed.
It's
but
hard,
I don't have
right?
this finesse. These hands are meant to destroy. Like, I destroy things.
They're big hands.
I don't fix anything in the house. I destroy things. Like, she's like, could you put in a light bulb? I can't. Can you braid the hair? Can you braid the hair? I can try, but it's not going to come out well. I'm meant to destroy.
Honey, these hands built this house. Okay. I can't. The House of Jordan, which, by the way, that painting behind you, stay a while.
Right.
Yeah. Who's the artist? Let's give some cred here.
That's my guy, so Josh Wingirter.
Oh, now you forget? Okay, well, we'll just...
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
he's just a local 504, so
I want to know
this was season, I think this was season 1 of Trust Levels. Background. Pretty. Like, look at the mustache. That was such an elite mustache.
Oh. It's such a great,
it was disgusting. It got in the way of every meal. I know. I'm just saying, like, everybody was like, why don't you go back? Damn. I will never. Like, I always wanted one and got it and was like, this is gross. Yeah.
I like this one better. Hey, what's your favorite thing about being a girl dad? What's your favorite thing to do with your girls?
I semi joke, but they have so much love that I never knew. This too much love. Like, I'll literally, my saying is, I'm like, all right, daddy's had too much love. Too much love. Like, they're like, they hug and they kiss and they like hold all the time. And I'm just like, like the times 3. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time, and I'm their favorite more times than not.
Aww. Because you're not home
guy.
as much as your wife is. Exactly.
Like, you know, like
you're the fun one. Of course you are.
Like,
yeah.
You come home and they look at you and all they want to do is love you and hug you and they fight me. Man, I'm sorry, I'm the favorite.